Number one, how many of you Nigerians have noticed that there is a reduction in the rate at which they kidnap people in Nigeria now and terrorism? And this reduction in this crime rate have been replaced by the running around for election campaign. And to me, it's already as if that the government themselves, having the key to this terrorism in their pockets, they have decided to lock it up first, probably until when elections are over and the evil games will start. But that is my own observation. Number two, due to the fact that so many Nigerians, either as a result of hypocrisy, either as a result of low IQ, either as a result of selfishness, and always dancing to the tunes of "it is not my business, it is not my business," they do not always want to understand where I stand when it comes to issues of that once great nation called Nigeria. That if I were to make a submission, my major request would be that every Nigerian, irrespective of your language, your cultural background, your geological zone, your region, that we should all stand up against all of these wolves who call themselves politicians. But because it's as if Nigerians will never want to go into this direction, as many people who are benefiting from what is happening to us as a result of our own wickedness, they are not going to agree to making sure that we fight for a change of constitution. Meaning that according to the constitution of the Federation of Nigeria, it is a peculiar or private responsibility, personal responsibility, to be behind whosoever your presidential candidate is. You are not at fault, which at the same time, I have my responsibility, I have my constitutional rights to condemn based on the news being accumulated on social media, whosoever I wish to condemn. So when I post something out of my goodwill, out of my love for Nigeria, the people who are supporting this government, either home or abroad, they come there, they said nobody has right to condemn them for whosoever they want to vote for, which is true. At the same time, as you are quoting the Constitution to support your madness and your wickedness, it is the same Constitution that Rotimi Daniel Sarukoko will open today and tell you that it is the primary responsibility of any government on planet Earth, the first and primary responsibility, to make sure that lives and properties are secured and are safe. Meaning that from evidences, this government has failed woefully, and some elements in this APC party, from what we have seen on social media, they have agreed, they have said it, that they masterminded how they brought in terrorists so they could win the 2015 election. You will now understand why I first made the first statement that either by wickedness or hypocrisy or by selfishness, that we could see Nigerians behind this kind of government. At the end of the day, when we had one or two together, knowing fully well that, yes, we will not want to fight for a change of constitution, that is for all of us to stand tall and face our fears. Whosoever will buy, whosoever will remain. But for the fact that we don't even love our children, we don't love our future. We think that the future is the next amount of money we're going to use to feed. We're mistaking the next future to be the next car we're going to buy, the next house we're going to build. I am sorry to tell us today that our future are the children we're giving birth to, but we are not ready to fight for them. Now, in summary, it is so sad that I saw on social media today that the case is ongoing between Tinubu and the US government about their right to be able to release all the documents they have concerning the alleged drug issue, as you're going to be seeing, as you are seeing cropped on this video, everything that is going on between Tinubu and US government. And I ask all of you that are in support of this man and everything he represents, either you are back home or you are in diaspora, there is only one reason why you are not ready to face the consequence or to damn the consequences. It is because you are selfish. It is because the people who are being kidnapped on daily basis, they are not your loved ones. It is because you are able to go out in the morning and you come back in the evening and your life is intact, you have the next meal to swallow. Our level of selfishness is so great that we don't care about any other person. And now the government will leave our primary responsibilities to be running around to block all avenue through which the alleged drug case will come out. And I ask all of you again today, what exactly is true and real about this President Tinubu? Because we have seen on social media that his real name, you don't know. His classmates, you don't know. The schools that he attended, we don't know. His age is falsified. It is regime that actually legalized certification forgery. To count but a few. And I ask you today, when you consider your children, either you are raising them in Nigeria or you are raising them outside Nigeria, what happened to your conscience? Even you follower of Rotimi Daniel Sarokoko, what happened to your conscience? If truly that this president was indicted because he was truly involved in drug issue, the same drugs that will have damaged so many lives, and because you are in support of what he's doing, what he stands for, may all your children suffer the same consequences that many children suffered or they enjoyed as a result of everything this man and everyone in this regime have put their hands into. That is my holy prayer. May you see the reward of what you support today on your children before you ever die. May everything that has made Nigerians to weep be your lot and the lot of your family members. If you are in support of this madness, I have not come to campaign for anybody. I am not even campaigning for anybody. I just want the best for Nigeria. And I believe that this, like they say that a word is enough for the wise, that this will open some consciences and some insight again. I say this, I rest my case. My name remains Rotimi Daniel. Here.